Don't want to leave? Want to live at Disney World? I'll make it a realty reality. Everything from Dr. Phillips to Davenport, Claremont to Kissimmee, Winter Garden or Windermere, and Disney's own Celebration and Golden Oak. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and this is Disney at your doorstep. Hello, hello. Hey, how are you? I'm here in Windermere. And, okay, we are having sound issues. Okay, hold on. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, we're going to do it without the microphone. No, I took it off. That's when it started working. You didn't hear me say hello.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, wait.
Okay, we're going to do it without the microphone.
All right. Without. Hey, Elsa, Neil, how are you? Chris, Anthony, Joanne. Well, today we're going to do something a little bit unique. I am going to be, yes, I'll go to a home, but we're also going to tour Windermere because a lot of people don't know where Windermere is and what a close neighbor it is, and that they've got this great residential community. So if you want to hold this, and so they got this great residential community just north of Disney World, and I mean immediately. It's the immediate neighbor to Disney World. This area we're in right now has been developed over the last, I'd say, about 4 or 5 years. And they're almost sold out here. And one of the things about Windermere that I'm going to repeat is that there's not many new construction opportunities available anymore. I just had a customer 2 days ago who wants to be in Windermere, and we have to look at resales. So there is one new builder that's starting. They don't have any, they are, but they're sort of like on the border of Windermere Winter Garden, very nice area, of course. They don't have anything available right now. And like this one, this builder, they're selling out. They have about, I think they said 5 unit single family homes left. And they do have some townhomes left. We're going to look at some of the townhomes. Then we're going to get in the car, and I'm going to show you how close we are to Disney World. I'm going to show you some of the neat attractions that there are in the area. I'm going to show you some of the places that you'll frequent if you live here. If you're asking questions, I'll go back later and see if you can, I don't know if you can see. You can see the question. Oh, if anybody asks a question, just tell me. Mm-hmm. Thank you. So we're going to look at this model right now. One of the things that inspired me to do this today is I was at another community where the models were built by the same builder, and it reminded me of this builder. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go there first, start there, show you, we'll drive to Disney World, and then we'll drive to some of the attractions. But this is a townhome. Townhomes in Central Florida mean they share 1 or 2 walls with their neighbor. I kind of like them over condos because condos are more, there are more things preventing you from getting a loan that are out of your control. So here you own the land underneath. A condo you don't. So you're really buying into a I like to say you're buying into a business, and if that business isn't efficiently run, you're out of luck. So this is the unit. It's got, and they're all very similar, so we're just going to see this one today. Your kitchen area here, dining area, living space.
Sales office doors open.
Woo, sales office doors open. Great, they're back. Okay, and then we're going to head upstairs. We'll go to this last. So here you have a bedroom right here. This is a good sized bedroom. That's a queen size bed. Here you have the laundry room is very compact. And they put the glass door in there so you don't have to open it like I just did. Boy, this looks like a Toy Story room. I love this. I'm getting ideas. And then you go into the owner's suite where you have a walk-in closet. And then why don't you take it? That's a nice owner's bath. And everybody can hear me, right? Just say yes, I can hear you, not just yes. I guess I would have said something by now. Oh, so let's go out onto the balcony for a sec. I love this. I love that the balcony is not attached to a bedroom. Because then you have to go, it's only the only person that has access to it is the person that is in that bedroom. So I really love that. That's a nice little extra feature. And you could screen this in easily.
I am telling you that
But let me point out, there's a method to my madness. Okay, this is Reams Road right here. The next light is Floridian Way. And we all know what's on Floridian Way. That's the Grand Floridian Hotel. So we're going to go down that road, turn onto the Grand Floridian, past the Grand Floridian, go past the Polynesian, go to the Contemporary, then come out almost the same way. And then I'm going to show you the other area that is up in Windermere. We're going to stop probably in front of one of my customers' houses. I told them I was good. If you see a lunatic out in front of your house, it's me. But all these homes, they can all, like when the fireworks are going. Now, Monday, I want to remind you, Monday they're testing fireworks from 10 o'clock to 12, I believe. So I'm going to be in my backyard, live streaming. Be there or be square. So if those trees weren't there, okay, can you see? If those trees weren't there, you would be able to see to the castle. It would just peek over the buildings, but you do see the castle when you drive down Floridian Way. And the fireworks are always like right there. So if this unit ever becomes available, buy it. Buy it. Any questions? No questions? And they can hear me, right?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, Joe.
Says, pre-owned homes
Let me see. What?
opposed to new builds. How's availability?
What is the availability? What does it say? Basically, wait, hold on. How is the availability of pre-owned? Oh, well, inventory's kind of down right now. But most people are gravitating towards the new construction. So I say don't go to the new construction, go to the resales. I just sold a resale of a 4-bedroom in Windermere. I think we got a great price for it for $350. I had a customer early this year who got a pool home in the low 400s. Now I don't think either one of them would be able to get that price again. It would be slightly higher, not a lot, but slightly higher. The thing that benefited them was that both of them needed cosmetic work. And people don't want to do work. I don't understand it. I would want to close on the house and have a painter in the next day. I've done that a couple of times. Okay, let me turn off that comment. Oh, it went off. Oh, great. Did you do that? Oh. Any other questions there?
No.
No. If you have a question, just ask. But I used to come here and watch the fireworks before they really had anything here. Way back in the day, it was so impressive. Anyway, but I used to park right there. I parked right there with my mom once, and cops came over and go, "What were you doing?" And I said, "Oh, we're watching the fireworks." And he said, "Oh, okay, you got to go down there. That's the best view." So we went down here, and so many times I was right out in front of these houses right here, watching fireworks. And there's going to be resales again. One of the things I would suggest is these are all sold. They all say private residence. They've all been sold. One of the things I would suggest is when I look for resale homes, I start looking at 2009 and newer. And that's simply because newer homes have better building codes. And one of them is that you'll get double pane windows. I like double pane windows. If you can't get them, you can't get them. It's the way it is. Down here, the nice little cul-de-sac. I was thinking about buying in here, but there's a person that owns land right next door. And I don't like that because they may change the district or, and all of a sudden say, hey, it's going to be zoned for commercial. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think that's going to happen, but it's too big of a risk for me. They already build a nursing home there, but that was rejected. I don't think I would mind a nursing home, but I wouldn't want a 3-story nursing home because then I wouldn't have any fireworks view. So anyway, so let's walk back. No questions? Nobody's asking any questions.
It's hard to see with the glare. JPL's asking, how's the market doing in Orlando?
Oh, okay. Well, the market's listen, we've got as low as 2.5 interest rate right now. So that has stimulated the market a lot. So to answer your question, I thought March and April that this was going to be the worst year ever. And for me, it's been very, very active. And homes have been on the market for, 10, 15 days and they're sold. So it's very robust right now. So. Any other questions, sir?
No. Yeah, they're asking if that was a townhouse.
Yeah, these are all townhouses here and single family homes. So I personally don't like anything that's ever built on a road. I wouldn't personally buy anything like that because you never know when the road's going to increase. But there's a pretty good buffer with the back driveway there. But I'd rather wait, get something inside lot. So we're going to take a little drive. I'll hold the camera, and I'm just going to show you the area that we're in and point out some of the types of homes. We'll go by some of the great communities. They have some really nice communities here. see. Oh, sorry. Hey,
Did you have any questions?
yeah, we did a live stream through the first model there.
Awesome.
I do. Well, thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna do a drive around and leave my car out front. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's locked. You just have to put the lock on the top. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we're
Here you go.
gonna hit the road. Oh, we're not on mic. Well, let me forget to give you the mic back then. Okay. Let's see, get my glasses on, and we're gonna hit the road. Road trip. How much was that townhouse? I'm not about $350. Any house with a pool, not in new construction. You will not find new construction with pools. But yes, the thing is, a lot of people think that the houses are already going to have pools in them because we're in Central Florida. They think, that every house has a pool, but that's not necessarily true. I probably sold 1 in 10 of the houses that I sell have a pool already, and that I think is very rare. I sold 1 house with a pool this year, and we'll make a right, and then make another right. And there's 26 people watching us today. Thank you. Oh, Mika, you're watching from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Cool, cool. So there's a Baptist church right there. Mika, good question. All houses have central air in Central Florida. Definitely. I've never seen one without it. A very, very older home might, because they don't have to go up to building codes. But I haven't seen that either. Diane, hello from Philadelphia. Okay, so now we're driving down Reams Road. Not a particularly nice name. I mean, I don't know. Oh, here's a beautiful community, Peachtree. I love that community. It's established, it's beautiful, it's well maintained. But watch this. Remember I said first light. And we're going to make a right here. So if you can read that sign, it says Floridian Way. And there's a lot of apartments around here too, if you ever want to rent an apartment. But right there, that is the top of Cinderella's castle. Right there. Right there. Don't worry, don't move for me. Yeah, so it's right there. Yeah. That's how close that community is. That's how close Windermere is. Some of my buyers that live about 1.5 miles from here see the fireworks at night when they go. Speaking of which, do all homes have the ability to have pools installed? Okay. It's a very good question, and there's no short answer. The short answer is probably, because they do build them with the idea that people want to put a pool in the back. But the only way to have a pool done when you're buying a resale home is to pull a survey, then design it, and then pull a permit. And really the only one that can do that is the current owner. So you may be out of luck, if you buy a home and someone promised you can put a pool in the back. But I have had buyers of new construction call up a pool company. We've told them that we're going to walk away if we can't put a pool in the back, and the pool company will come out and give them a general estimate. And we've done that. I just did that recently with the sale in Claremont. I take no responsibility. Straight. Thank you. For anything anyone else says. I could never tell you could put a pool back here. But for the most part, they are built to put pools. They have the right setbacks. You know, and you could, like, I have a customer that bought in. Oh, look at the deer! Deer, yay! Okay, all right. So now we're getting onto the Grand Floridian. How far was that? We're at the Grand Floridian. You could have walked here. Technically, if I wanted to walk through a creek, I could get. I could walk here from my house, but I don't really want to walk through a creek. So there's the Grand Floridian. That's how close it is to Windermere. I'm never able to do this live, you know? Yeah, that's how, you know, and people don't know about the areas. You know, when I used to come here, all I knew about was Kissimmee. And that's very nice, but it wasn't where I wanted to live. There we go, Grand Floridian. So now we're going to go up here, and I believe you can make a left. I'm hoping you can, as I remember you can. Not right here, but at the corner there. I have an experienced tour guide with me. Thank you. And, you know, that's a good, Ilby. I'll be back. Oh, my God, that's funny. I thought his name was Ilby. Well, that's funny. So what was I talking about? Anyway, so yeah, a lot of people don't know any of these areas. They only know where they stay. We're going to head to the left. Thank you. I'll be back. And let me turn right here. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. You know, it's helpful to me. This is how I get my customers. Joanne, thank you. I'm so glad you're you know, I'm glad you say that, because I want to start doing these tours more often. You know, I want to do the same thing with Celebration. I've done a lot in Celebration on my bicycle when I was you know. So here we are at the Polynesian, where my niece worked. She worked at the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian for 6 months. She was yeah, she has really good stories. She was in the internship program, management training program. And from her, everything she says, it was absolutely excellent. You can go a little faster. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Oh, 25 miles an hour. Then we're going the speed limit. That's okay. So look, this is the transportation center right here. How close to your house it would be. I kind of think, wow, I really should have lived there, but that was move there. But that was my issue, was would they build anything in front of my house? So now we're going to make a left, yeah, to the Contemporary. I'm going to be going to the Contemporary in just a few hours after this. So now this is the way I used to travel through the park whenever I used to have to go to Windermere. But now they have the new Floridian Way that we were just on opened. So it makes it really better so you don't have to go driving through the employee parking lot. How far are the homes from SeaWorld? 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and it's not because it's a long distance, it's because you have to go around all our lakes. We don't really have straight paths to places usually in Central Florida, and you would have to go down, up, and over. So there's the Contemporary.
Going underwater.
Oh, where is that? I didn't realize that was. Never realized that was water. We're going under. We're underwater right now. Yeah. There, and look at that. So close to your home. And look at the castle with its new paint job. I know there's been a lot of remarks about the paint job, but I'm going to tell you it looks fresh and clean. And when they, I don't know how they have a darker color and are still able to project light onto it. I think it's stunning. You know, yes, we all love the original, but this is really special. And then here's Tron and Space Mountain. So close to your home. Well, I think the Newcastle colors really pop in pictures. Oh, Mika, I thought I answered your question. It's about 20 minutes to SeaWorld from here. Got 27 people watching. Please like and share. And here we are. This is the employee area. I have been here sometimes first thing in the morning, and this it's just funny that the train signal will come down and the train comes by. It's excellent, but of course that hasn't happened in a long while. Oh, Ronald, I'm sorry. I just saw your question. Does living that close to Disney cause traffic jams and get loud? Depending on where you are. Where I am, and I'm a mile from Cinderella's castle, as the crow flies, I don't really encounter any real traffic, even when the parks were open full steam. But if you're on the east side, right, east side, we're going to go straight down here and then hang a right. You know, if you're on the east side, yeah, there's traffic there. The I-4 can get very, very congested. The Florida Turnpike is not as bad. And there we are. That's where we went down, Floridian Turnpike, Floridian Drive. Now, if you're watching me tonight, I might be live at about 7:30. I'm going to be the SpaceX is going to go off, so I'm trying my equipment because I want to test the equipment for the fireworks, which they are testing Monday, 10 to 12. I understand. Otherwise, it's going to be one. If they don't do it, it's going to be one boring broadcast. So here we are back to Reams Road and Floridian Place. Now, these are interesting. These are some affordable. I won't give the prices right now because I don't have them in front of me. But you start to see some affordable townhomes that are just about a mile or two from Disney World. And if we could slow down here, I think there's a really interesting area for us to drive through. Yeah, I've seen some houses in here. Now, these are all resales, but they're recently built. So we're right here. Yeah, this is a little, wasn't expecting to do this, but yeah, just go through here and we'll go down and we'll drive and we'll turn around. Now, these houses are I've seen them in the 700s or 800s. Beautiful fireworks views on some of them, beautiful lake views. I love this big biking path that they have here. If you have any questions, just ask. This is a beautiful community. I really love this. It is some great resales in here. I'm not crazy about the ones that are right on the street like these. I mean, it's asinine, but this isn't a very busy street, so that's not gonna. I don't think it's worth the money you save when you do that. So we'll just go down here and then we'll turn around and go back out. What's the temperature today? When I left, it was 85 degrees. The lowest it's going to be today is 75. Oh, look at the Star Wars. Isn't that cute? Oh, wow, that'd be a great thing to do. We got to do that. You got to drive me around Celebration. So we're going to turn around. There's some beautiful lots with lake views in here, but of course we can't see them because they're, we can't see the view because they're blocking the view. But how often do you encounter wildlife, snakes and alligators in around? You know what? They're always around, but they keep to themselves. I never walk outside with bare feet. And there is an alligator in the pond behind my house, but he's not going to get through the gate, so the fence. So I'm Am I near Hunters Creek resales? Are you near Hunters Creek resales? No. Hunters Creek is east of here, and that is a very nice section as well. They have some great resale homes in there. It's a great shopping area. It's central to everything else that Central Florida has to offer. This is a great community too. I haven't sold anything in there, but I really like their townhouses. And if you're someone who's handy, right now I think that's where you're getting the good deals. If you're someone who can retile a floor, paint, replace some, fixtures and things, that's where you get a good deal right now. Yes, Jeter Bend is the street that in Celebration that has, and here's some really beautiful townhouses right here. Don't worry if I can, but Jeter Bend is a really, really nice street. In fact, before they started the lights there, I had an opportunity to buy a house there. And probably if I had bought that house, I'd still be there because I would have loved having, the lights in front of my house like that. Okay, so we're going up here and we're going to go and we're going to take a little turn, and then we're going to turn when we see Tibet Butler. But I do want to tell you, I'm not a fan of buying condos. I said it before because I think you're buying into a business. There's a condo community right in front of me that I really do recommend to customers who are looking to save a little money. I think they're great deals because they're in the low twos for a 3-bedroom with resort style amenities. And it's, and from what I understand, everybody, it's doing well there. The community's doing well. Yes, right. Hard right. So this is their shopping area right here. I did sell a house right down this street, so I'm hoping we're going to take a quick run to that too later on, just to show you, what could be in your area. I usually go to single family homes, but one of the things I was telling Brian just a little while ago, and this is the community that I really like. I've sold in there. You would turn right, and that is a beautiful community, and I think it's still a very good deal. In the 200s. They were a lot lower when you couldn't get loans. Now you can get loans. Peggy, that's Lakeside. If you want, I'll send you info on it. On this side is Keens Point. It's Lake Burden, but there's over this way past some of these houses. I think some of these are Keens Point. But that is a huge, huge development. The houses are actually a lot older. Probably in the, they're at least 15, 20 years old, which for around, there's Keens Point. So that's the other entrance. So we're going to pass that again. But I just want to drive into Bette Butler, which is a great preserve. There's another one that I really like, West Orange Preserve, which is up in Oakland. Or wait, is it called Oakland Preserve? It's on the West Orange Trail. Sorry. Okay, and it's Oakland Preserve. So there's a fantastic community down here, but the thing is they're selling out too. They've only got 3 houses left. So what's the point of me showing it to you? And I'm going to be in a quandary what to do with my live streams this time next year, because I really do like new construction simply because they let you in. I thought it was down here. Ooh. I just saw a sign. New custom homes. They're going to be over $1 million. Isn't that great? I don't like when they build things that aren't affordable, but you do. But Province, beautiful community right here. This is Arlington Bay right here. These have really nice resale homes in them. Hey, Catherine, how are you? There's some condos here, and then what we'll do is when we get to Cypress Preserve, we'll go in there and turn around and come out and then go back the way we came. Yeah, it's right here. let's just go down a little bit further. Yeah, let's just go. So this community, I've done live streams from, I think 3 times. They're completely sold out right now. They've got like 3 units left. They sold the models at 1.6 million. Equestrian Center. Ooh. I'm doing great, Catherine. Thank you for asking. So now we get into the area where they have a lot of condos and, yeah, we're going to turn around. We missed it. So, but now we're getting into Dr. Phillips, which we should do a live stream from Dr. Phillips one day, because Dr. Phillips is extremely unique. You know, it's nestled between, I'm giving you what I'm writing on my website. It's nestled between Disney Springs and Universal. It's got Restaurant Row, which has all these very high-end restaurants, also some great eateries as well. This looks like it's going to be a development. Wow. So that's Dr. Phillips. But Dr. Phillips' price point starts a lot more than Windermere, and Windermere starts more than Winter Garden. I'm in Winter Garden. And then Winter Garden is more than Claremont. And Claremont has some really good opportunities. I think that's where I'm going to be a lot next year, because there's some developments coming in. So we're passing the Equestrian Center again. So we're going to go up to Lake, the Butler Chain of Lakes. So we're going to drive through past Keens Point, past Islesworth, where people like Tiger Woods lives. You know, it's $1 million starting point homes. Hey, Jeff, how are you? But I think a lot of this land might, I don't like to tear down trees. I mean, but coming soon, exciting new custom home community, 12 lots. Wow. So we're going to go up to Chase Road, go past the Kings Point entrance. Then we're going to go up to the heart of Windermere. This is this is like not an incorporated town. The heart of Windermere is the incorporated section, but everybody gets the same post office address. Well, Jennifer, with that last name, you should move to near Disney World. Last name was Castle. Where that was. this is Kings Point. Now we're going to wrap around it. Some of the concerns about Kings Point is that the houses haven't been renovated. So they need new roofs. They need new air conditioning. If you're buying a 20-year-old house, they better have done the roof and the air conditioning recently. Otherwise, you're going to do it after you move in. We're going to go straight. Now this here is their shopping plaza. This is really pretty new. And there's two grocery stores, of course, they're Publix in Windermere. And they also have a great big shopping plaza in Winter Garden Village when you go up this road and just follow it up through on Winter Garden Vineland into Winter Garden. Ashland Park was selling like about 5 years ago. They're complete. All these communities are completely sold out. 5 years ago, they were empty land. It boggles my mind how quickly they have sold out. Now, is it here? No. No, this is Overstreet. We're looking for Chase Road. So, and there's different communities in here. Some are as old as 20 years old. Some are just a few years old. So this is Chase Road. Yeah, we're going to turn here. Right. Glenmuir is an established community. I really like it. It's got the concrete tile roofs. Not crazy about the communication wires and electric wires that they have here, but what are you gonna do? When I first moved here, the enclave was absolutely dirt. Oh, Joe, good point. I haven't been to their farmers market, but Windermere has a farmers market on Fridays 9 to 2. Winter Garden has one on Saturdays 8 to 1. So one of the things I suggest if you're thinking of moving to an area is Facebook is fantastic for that. So go to the Facebook pages for Windermere, Winter Garden. There's a really good one for Horizon West called HW Orlando. And if you go to those, you can ask all the questions that you can't really ask a realtor, to tell you. But here is the entrance to Kings Point. This is, if you're a golfer, this is a community for you. We're going to make a left. The only thing I could say about Kings Point is the telephone reception in there is cruddy. I've tried to do live streams in there like 3 times, and I don't know. I don't want to go near that door. But now we're going into the real historic section. I mean, there's not much historic sections around here. There's little pockets in Claremont and Winter Garden, but this is the historic section of Winter Garden because Winter Garden's like 100 years old. I'm sorry, Windermere. But Winter Garden's up. Yeah, don't like seeing power lines. I mean, you should really get a deduction on your cost reduction on your house if you have that in the backyard. There's Park, Keene Park. Now, I just bought a fruit label for crates that was like 60 years old, and it was Keene's Fruit Company. So I am thinking that, and I wish I knew the history. There's Islesworth. This is high-end. They start like in the 2 millions, these homes. But oh, look at this house here. I feel like I'm driving through like when I used to drive through Beverly Hills when I come through here, because the houses are so incredible. Look at that. Can you imagine having this lake in your backyard? Yeah, Islesworth is really amazing. There's the other section entrance to it. I have yet to be able to show a property in there. But that's the kind of place where you have to show the property, you have to provide proof of funds to the selling agent. They don't let you just come in if you haven't been verified, which is kind of understandable. So here we are getting into the older section. We're going to see if we can find a place to park real quick, and I'll walk around, but look at this. Left. I love this area right here. You got a lake right there. You got all these homes that if they purchased way back when, boy, did they have low taxes. It's one great thing about Florida is your taxes, you can homestead and virtually freeze your taxes. It doesn't completely freeze it, but it doesn't allow it to go up exorbitantly. So we're going to look for 7th Street. They said there's a parking area and you can walk down to the water, and there's a boat launch. 8th and 7th. Okay, so this should be it. This should be around here. Let's see if we can park around here. If not, we won't. Oh, look at that. That's like old Florida plantation. Oh, let's go. Does it say no entry? No. Okay, let's go. So I'm told as they have a boat launch here, and I want to do that. One day I'm going to do a live stream from out on the lake. Yep, this is the Windermere Schoolhouse. Okay, they told me to look at that. Oh my God, look at this. This is beautiful. do we feel like we're in someplace we're not supposed to be? Well, this is where they told me to go. Residents only. Okay, Fernwood Park. So there is a boat launch here, and we're going to do this before Christmas, hopefully. So now let's get out of here. Isn't this amazing? Look at these beautiful homes. And probably no HOA fees. This is like real people live. Yeah, then we'll turn right here. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you love to have a house that people would gawk at? That's beautiful. But one of the things is about Florida, there's something really for everybody. I love that. I would not like that big tree in my front of my house, but so we're going to go to the up here to the roundabout. And then we may head over to right outside of one of my customers' houses. Joe, you don't have to come out. You've done enough for me. I just wanted a place that we could stop and not get arrested. So you would think that there'd be a lot of restaurants in here, but there's really not. There's 2 coffee shops and a ice cream parlor. We're just going to go around the road, and then we're going to go where that yellow sign is. And that blue trim place is the ice cream shop. Straight down this way is Dr. Phillips in front of us. This is actually the way I have to go to get to Trader Joe's. Up, down, over, around, through. There's like no easy way to get to Dr. Phillips from my house. Can we park? Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. There's the town hall. Okay. Just wait. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh, we've got a space. So this is the ice cream parlor I was telling you about. It's awesome. The police station is around here. This is what I thought Florida living was like when I, because there's so many towns like this, but it's so great when a lot of the history is preserved. Now look at this. This is so funny. I'm surprised. But this is the home of pasta chips. I gotta try that. Pasta chips, baked fresh pasta snack. Neat. Hey, Margie. Thanks for watching. Cape May, New Jersey. Peggy, have we talked about Cape May before? Here's the Paloma Coffee House. I heard nice things about that online. Very nice things. Here is a fine, they're a builder. They're a builder. Fantastic. Yeah, check them out. Say hello to them one day. I always thought when I first heard about this area, I thought there'd be like shops and shops and shops. But someone explained to me that because of sewer restrictions, they can't build too many restaurants. Yeah, I love Cape May. If I won the lottery, jinx, Um, I would have a place in Cape May for sure. It's, oh my gosh, look at this. So there's a couple realtors here, not as good as yours truly, but I'm going to go and look and see what that historic sign is there. I love those. There's a wine market over there. Now, is everybody still hearing me? Because I got a little notification on my phone. I just want to make sure. So we'll be going back to the car. I just love this area. I really do. It's sort of like, it's sort of, it's like people don't really know it's here. But the neighboring town of Dr. Phillips is very interesting too. And it's very eclectic. It's got everything from Restaurant Row to golf. Oh, you can look these things up. Okay, here we go. Sun's getting in my eyes, so let me see if I get closer. Okay, great. 1911, John Calvin, Hal Palmer, and Dr. Howard Johnson formed the Windermere Improvement Company and purchased all the lots in Windermere. They set about making it a destination for people to escape the harsh northern winters. I agree with that. Perfect, Joanne. Thank you. So, I'm going to go back to the car and we're going to go start heading back, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the other communities. So, I'm going to have to start doing this a little bit more often just because my the inventory is changing. I don't have as many new constructions as I used to. Looks like they're putting up Christmas lights. There's the town hall. I've been in the town hall. It's amazing. So there's a couple of builders still building. There's one that's in northern Windermere. By it's Toll Brothers. Ryan Holmes is the one that hasn't started yet. Oh, isn't that cute? That is cute. Okay, so I'm sorry, shopping. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe take a boat ride excursion soon, hopefully before the new year. Because I just learned about it, and you for 2 hours you take a boat ride, and it would be a great thing to live stream. Oh, this is nice. A friend of mine works at a realtor right at the corner. She's a great lady. Great lady. Hey. Yeah, Angela is one of the nicest people I have met in Florida. She's so helpful. Well, here we are. Okay. Now, I'm hopefully going to remember the street that I wanted us to turn on, but we're going to be making a left. Oh. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's very good. It's doing well. So, oh, there's our water. Is that your water or my water? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Really? I didn't open it?
No. Which way do you want to go, bud?
Oh, just still straight. Yeah, we're looking for a main road. It's I forgot the name. Well, I've seen 4 real estate offices, but none of them are running cameras. I'm the only one. Look at this. I love it's funny. I would not want to live on a dirt road, but there's like unpaved roads down here. But hey, they don't have that much traffic. But these are exquisite homes. Of course, they're older. Ooh, one for rent. I would love to find out what the rent is on that, just out of curiosity. Probably $2,200. One of the things about driving in Florida is there's no straight line anywhere. If you're going in a straight line, eventually you're going to have to turn because there's a lake in front of you. Look at these, are beautiful. I think Verizon has improved their connections from what I heard, because I haven't been dropped off, and I've not, in the longest time, which is terrific. Ooh, maybe that was it. Lake Butler Boulevard. I thought it was going to be more Park Avenue. That might be it. I'm going to go that way. Yeah, left. Just so around this is where you really see roundabouts. I don't really run into them too much, but now I don't like to give school ratings because school ratings change. But I think when you and I, if you're coming to the area, I'll help you research the school ratings. But like I said, a good place to go is to a Facebook page and ask, who goes to this school? What do you think about it? So I have 19 watchers. If you share with 10 friends and tell them to, oh, look at that, isn't that nice? That's when you used to buy houses with land. Exactly. They do. They matter whether you have kids or not. The school ratings. And I'll tell you, there's some communities that are underpriced, and I think it's because the schools are rated poorly. Like Crescent Reserve. Neat. Oh my gosh, look at that house back there. Looks almost abandoned. Let's drive up. Come on, Brian, let's drive up to that house. The gate's open. Then we'll go inside. There's the sheriff. See lots of sheriff cars around here. Oh, isn't this beautiful? McKinnon, if I'm correct, you should make a right. If I'm wrong, we'll never be heard of again. But it's interesting because all of these communities, there's so many different communities in here. So, oh my gosh, that one, Windermere Point. No, I've never been in there. That's beautiful. There's a new construction home built so that's a custom built home. If anybody has any questions, I appreciate it. If not, you could always message me later. My new website address is disneyatyourdoorstep.com. I think we should see Phuket Summerport up here. If not, we went the wrong way. Oh, Waterford. Okay, I've been in there. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know where we are. No, I thought McKinnon went. Okay, so we're driving. I know we're going north. Pretty sure we're going north. Oh, look at this. This looks like something out of old Hollywood. Isn't that gorgeous? GPS with you? We'll stop and Google something. Okay, what is the street here? Windermere. I would go that way. Oh, this looks like some open land. Let's build a house. Yeah, I was going to go. I should have gone down the first street I saw. That was the street that would have taken me right back to, but came up real quick, so we missed it. So. Ooh, what's this? Reserve at Belmere. Ooh. Have not been in there. Yikes. Okay, I would go this way. Left. Put into, well, we'll stop. Don't do it when you're driving. If we go to the lakeside Publix, would be great. They're enjoying the ride. Yikes. Okay. Oh, say Winter Garden Vineland? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we want to get onto Winter Garden Vineland. And then that'll take us right back into Windermere. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay. See, we made a wrong turn, but we came across something really good. Okay, this is the Ah, winter, the Winter Garden Village with fabulous historic shopping, Best Buy, Staples, and PetSmart. It's a great shopping. There's eateries in there. There's high-end shopping as well. There's like a little walking area. There's everything from Starbucks. There's a Jersey Mike's across the street, which I love, but I'm on a diet, so I can't go there. Target, Joann's, and then we're going to make a left onto Winter Garden Vineland. Brings us right back into Windermere. Now, if you go up this road here, now I just put a video out about where is historic Winter Garden, and that's about 3 miles up this road when Daniels turns into Dillard, and then another mile, and then you're into historic Winter Garden, which is, they're 100-year-old shopping area. It used to be where the trains would the orange. It was called the Orange Trail, where the oranges would come in by the train loads. My God, what time did we start? 12:30. Oh my Lord. Okay, we're gonna be closing up now. So we're gonna be going straight down this road, which is Winter Garden Vineland, and it turns into Fiquette. And there's a very large development that we're going to be seeing soon called Summerport. This is actually where the title company is, and I sold my house, and I've got another closing here in 2 weeks in that plaza. Isn't that exciting? For you Northerners, we do have Dunkin' Donuts here. Let's hear a yay for Dunkin' Donuts. This is where we were supposed to come out, Lake Butler. See, if you make a wrong turn here, you have to go back, and otherwise you're going to be circling around. Now we're going to be passing the high school, which is really, it's brand new. This is Summerport that I mentioned. Has a big variety of homes, from estate homes to townhomes, all resales. The Windermere High School is highly rated. I've taken a tour of it. I thought it was excellent. Looked clean, you know. But it was nice that they had tours, that they would let people in. It was on Thursdays. They would have tours of the facilities. We got a yay for Duncan's. And here is the high school. I've never seen such a big high school. It's huge. And they let the seniors paint their parking spaces. I thought that was cool. And that's all I remember. Because I don't have to go to school there. That would be frightening. I had to go back to high school. Nice shopping plaza right here, not with a, ice cream parlor, burgers. Then we're going to be passing. This is actually my favorite pizza place is Stromboli's. It's right up here on the right, and we're going to be going straight ahead. This is a really, what I like about Windermere is that it's sort of a bedroom community, where it's a very residential area. Yet you're minutes away from everything. You got Disney right at your doorstep. You've got you got all the shopping that you need, and you got great restaurants too. You got terrific walking areas. You've got some very nice preserves that you can enjoy. And here are some apartment rentals. So we got 24 people watching right now. Now we're going to go right to in front of my customer's house because I just love the house that they found. In fact, we had looked at a house in Summerport, and they decided that they liked that one better. And we did it all through FaceTime. So I FaceTimed them for about 5 minutes to one house, drove to the other one, did 5 minutes. They thought about it, and we put in an offer. Here's the football field for the school. And then we're going to be passing Independence, which is a huge development. Very, very eclectic. There's townhomes, single-family homes, estates. My broker lives in there. Hey, Arjon, how you doing? So we're touring through Windermere right now. I could have passed by your house too. So now we're going to make a little U-turn. Go straight. So we're going to go straight instead and go right back to where we were, and I'm going to stop in front of one of my customers' houses. So this is we're back in Winter Garden. I live like 1 mile from right here. So this will take you up to the 429. Yep, we're back on Reams Road. Somebody's really paying attention. This is where Reams Road and Fiquette meet. And there's another person moving in with a U-Haul. Apparently they used the wrong realtor. Well, I don't have any customers moving in today. Huh. So we're just back to where we were, but we're going to head to the left when we get to the near the Publix. So I'm going to be signing off in about 20 minutes. So if you have any questions, you can ask them now. This is the community that we started at. The first community is Windermere Isle and then Legato. Beautiful community, and there's resales in there. So what we're going to sign off when I get to right outside of my customer's house. And now I'm going to point out again how close we are to Disney World. If you want something to really knock your socks off, take a real close look, because I'm going to point out Cinderella's castle. Okay, well, there's the, what's that, the Bay Lake? What towers are those? That's Bay Lake Tower? Okay. Oh, okay. So right there is Cinderella's castle. Can you imagine that you could see it from the street? I always think that's kind of odd because usually they want to keep everything, you know, hidden, but it's right there from, when you're driving by. Hey, my backyard science. Hello. There it is. So, point out again, because we took the wrong turn, I'm sorry. There's townhomes. We're going to pass an amazing community on my left that has really terrific views of the lake and fireworks. And then we're going to head over to this other community that I have sold in. What we do is we go around the roundabout and then that way, left. I hope this has been entertaining. This is the first time that I've done this. But I'm never able to, drive and talk at the same time. So I might want to do this in celebration next week, or I can't live stream from the lights at Jeter Bend simply because they play so much copywritten music that by the time the show's over, I'm in Facebook jail. So tonight, I'm going to try to live stream from my house for SpaceX launch, which is supposed to be at 7:27. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, yeah, we go right down there. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, there's going to be they're going to be testing the fireworks at Disney. So I'm going to try to be live for 2 hours when I'm usually in bed. Tom, thank you. Thank you. Tom's saying that it's been very helpful and it sold my wife on Windermere. Yeah, you know what? And one of the things I love doing is taking people on little brief tours like this when I'm out with them, because I want to show them the area that they're going to live in, not just the house, because you're buying into a community. You're not just buying a house. So we're going to go to the stop sign and make a right. And I have been very good with my directions today. I haven't told you to go left when I want you to go right. I always do that. So my customer bought on this street. One of the things I love, so we can park anywhere along here. And I'll just run out. Oop, I think just passed our house. Yes, we did. Oh, was that it? No. Okay, so I'm just going to run out here and just point out some stuff. And then we'll be signing off. See, I love this area. The reason I love it is because I love when you can be walking distance or bike riding distance. My customers just got home. How funny. So I love when you can be bike riding distance or, walking distance to a grocery store. I just think that's just, for me, that's something that I would look for. Now, when I was buying my house, this is a life lesson. They said there was a Publix going to be across the street. And sure enough, there's not going to be any Publix across the street. They changed their plans. So it's sometimes you don't get exactly what you want. But so we have been going now for almost for an hour and 45 minutes. So I'm going to be signing off shortly. I will tell you that when you see when the fireworks go off, you see them right there in the sky. Of course, not in the ground. I mean, they wouldn't be really good fireworks. But okay, so right up there. And I love this community. It's close to everything. You're in Disney in 5 minutes. It's built by a great builder that I really like, Meritage Homes. But I wanted to show you this area because it's just something you don't see. So this would be considered, if this was in your backyard, it would be called a conservation view. But when it's in your front yard, it's usually not adding the front yard view. They don't think of as much as they do the backyard. But so I don't think it was really priced correctly for what kind of view they have. I think that they got a pretty good deal. So we're going to go down here. There's a nice pond down this way. This is, walk up this way. You can go to the grocery store. Huge paths so that you can, if you have kids, when you have these huge paths like this, they can bike ride. They can bike ride without going in the street. And that's something I would look for too. They've got more options to take their bike. And, so anyway, so I'm going to sign off now. I want to thank you all for watching. It's been great. I liked all your questions and your input. If you like my Facebook page, thank you. And you could always go to disney@yourdoorstep.com. That will have all my links. It'll have my YouTube channel. It'll have my search engine. I'm changing my website. So that'll be changing shortly. And, it has everything there that you basically need. So, all right. So thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, just go to disney@yourdoorstep.com, and you can also message me there as well.
making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.